So I'm telling you the experience of public transport. It's been decades since I've been on the public transport. And even as a kid, I never used to use the bus. I lived in Pontrieg. I was born and bred in Pontrieg. My school was in Llanrug, which was, I don't know, 2.5, 3 miles away. Um, and my mother used to give me bus fare money, but I had a choice. I could either catch the bus or I could spend the bus and buy some sweeties and walk home. And walking home didn't mean walking down the road. You took an alternative route, which took me past my graveyard where my grandparents were buried, and you used to go and talk to them, and then you'd walk down. It was called Plastidon, like one of these big farmhouses. You'd go down there, and they had a driveway, and you'd walk down the driveway, down through some wooded areas, past what turned out to be my sister's house, but it came out in Plastinian Lodge, where was that's how big the driveway was. It had its own little house at the end and a set of gates, and then that would bring me home to Avonwyd, to Pontrieg. So I've never been a bus user living out in the sticks. And even as a kid, like I say, look, I've always loved my chocolates. That's why, I don't drink or smoke. I don't smoke, but I eat sweets. I love wine gums and Mars bars and lucky bags. Them were the days you could get a lucky bag. So it's been decades since I've been on public transport on a bus. I'm really lucky, and of course I'm retired now, and you get a free bus pass. So we're gonna do some. You and me are gonna go on some fantastic bus adventures. Yeah. So this is a film of my first public transport on a bus in decades, absolute decades. So this is a bus pass. I put it on I was going to hand it over to the driver, but he said, and I put it by one of these, like a cash machine, it went blip. So look, concessionary travel funded by His Majesty's government with your local authority. Blimey. What I understand is I can pretty much go anywhere on anything, but I think if you go before 9 o'clock, you have to pay a nominal fee, £1 or something, £1.10. Where if the bus fare is more, and you want to go before that time. But if you go after 9 o'clock at night, not 9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night, you get free bus travel. Wow! So my recommendation, if you're retired and you want a bit of an adventure, and you're a bit of a nutter, YouTube nutter, because I don't know whether I'd do it on a full bus. But anyway, apply for your bus pass when you're 60. I think you get it when you're 60 or 65. When you're properly retired at 65 or 66 now, get yourself a bus pass and get yourself out there. So let's get the old Google Earth out. Yes, I was born and bred in Pontrieg. Hold on a minute. Let's find Pontrieg. I was there a minute ago. Yeah, I was born and bred here in Pontrieg. So my school was up here. Let's follow this road here into Llanrug along here, and Ysgol Bryn Refel is there. Oh no, hold on. Where are we? Yeah, the school. So my school was here. Ysgol Bryn Refel. Can you see? Ysgol means school in Welsh. Bryn Refel school. Yeah. So that's the school. So I'd come here. I'd come to the corner shop here that's still there and buy my sweeties. Didn't want to catch the bus. I'd walk along here, look. And here then there was a youth club here, and there was a proper blacksmith. Yeah, there was a blacksmith on there. That's not there no more, but that was a blacksmith's house. And you'd go along here, see, and then you'd go up this drive here, and then that would bring you past the graveyard. Yeah, so you'd walk past the graveyard, My grandparents are buried here somewhere. Challoner, yeah. So on a nice day, if I had plenty of time, I'd go and talk to them. Anybody used to do that? Then I would go along here and I would just follow this track. So when we came to the corner here, where it turns a corner, that's the Plastirion. That's the, hold on, where are we going? Oh, St Michael's Church. That's where we were married, St Michael's Church. Let's follow this track down here. Oh yeah, and then that goes this way. There is Plastirion, the manor house, the farm. That's the farm, and this is the driveway to it. And you come down past here, go down through the woods, like a farm track, you might say it. Years ago, there was a council tip here. I mean, it'd be very interesting to go and see if there was that's probably turned into what you would call a bottle dump now, type of thing. And we'd go along here, look, and that's where my sister ended up living. And we go along here, and this is Plastirion Lodge. And there's a big set of gates. See the gate post there? There's a big gate there. So that was the driveway to Plastirion. And then we'd do a right. We come down the bottom here, and there we are. This would be home. I was in Avonry, this house here, born and bred in that house. So it wasn't that far for me to walk. So I very rarely, here we are, there's Pontriac there, you see. And here's Llanrhieg here. So it wasn't very far at all. So I always used to walk home, because I always wanted the sweetie money. Yeah. So here we are. It never went. We put it on the eBay. Maybe a week was a bit quick to ask, but anyway, we thought somebody might come along and jump on it. They didn't. But my advice to you is, well, first of all, we're looking forward to the next move. It's coming Friday. It's now Tuesday. My advice to you is stop being a cash cow to the government. They are going to come and take it off you. They might call it tax, daylight robbery. Inflation's going to come along. Artificial inflation is going to come along and take all the money. So don't leave it in the bank. Don't let the government know you've got it. Go out and get yourself a toy. Turn it into something that you can put in the shed in the back that nobody knows about. And they're not likely to come and rob you for it or charge you tax that you've already paid tax on. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Turn it into something. My advice now, all you people that have got numbers in bank accounts that Uncle Sam can see, shall we say, that, you know, should they need to, they can look at it and, you know, find it. Turn it into something that you can enjoy, a toy, because this is worth what it's worth. I always look at it, that's the same value, whether it's in the form of a toy in the garage that you can enjoy on a sunny day, as if it was a number on a computer screen, a number in an account somewhere. But you can't jump on your big wad of, even if it's money in the bottom of your bed, you can't jump on your handful of money in the bottom of your bed, can you? So get out there, enjoy yourselves, because they're after you. Yeah, Uncle Sam, the government is going to come along, and they're going to call it tax, but you and I know it's robbery in it. They're going to come and rob it off you. So get out there and enjoy it. A little film for Josh. Look. He's gone to Rick. Hello, Rick. Rick's always done all the work on them. Have you had a new sign? Have you had that a while? It's been there years. Has it been there yet? Mango installation, look. Is it lit up in the dark? Oh, I only arrive in the dark. Right, so it's in a proper place. It's getting removed. It's not getting chopped. And you know, Rick says he's not going to chop it and go, right. It's getting, because of course it's got to go back in the next one, hasn't it? Yeah. So the lights and lamps, so it's going to be removed properly. I've dropped off the bike. It's only probably a mile or so from the house, a mile or two. So this is a completely new journey. We're going to find the bus. I've got a bus pass, so it shouldn't cost me anything. You know, I'm trying to live as cheaply as possible. All I want to do is eat, breathe and poop. I just want to exist. So, and it's a straight road. I've got to walk along here. I've got to get the other side of this leisure centre. I wonder if there's a footpath somewhere. I should check that out really, shouldn't I? I wonder. Anyway, well, this is an adventure, going on public transport. Blimey. It's been I can't, it's got to be 45, 50 years since I've been on a bus. Public transport ever. You never do you? So this is going to be something new. Taking the bus. I mean, even walking a certain distance is a novelty for me. So that's where we were. That's the leisure centre thing. I think the road we want is over there. So I'm guessing there must be. I could have gone up and around. But I think the road we want is over there. Pretty sure of it. It looked quite busy and it's going the direction I want to go. So I reckon I'll be going this way. Yeah. So it's a public building. So whenever you think there must be access from the north, south, east and west on a place like this. So if you want to get the other side of it, a place like that has got to have an access from the east or the west. I doubt it, there'll be just one access from one direction. And as it turns out, it's going to be okay. But the next question is, how close is the nearest bus stop? How often do the buses come? We're guessing every 15 minutes or so. It's a very popular route, or it's the main route into Warsaw. So, and there'll be several buses coming from different directions, I'm guessing. I mean, forget about learning to ride the trike. I'm going to have to learn the bus network and the bus timings, and you know, how often do the buses come. I mean, it's not like in Wales, living in Rosgadvan, you get 2 buses a day, so that's one good thing. So let's crack on a bit further, see what we see where we get. Well, we've popped out on the road we want to pop out on. I was wondering to myself, where would there be a bus stop? There's one there with a nice lay-by, but lo and behold, there's one over there. So is that good news or bad news that there's nobody stood there? Let's run. Run. Ooh. Let's run over here. Let's see what the bus timetable says. No bus timetable. Am I on the right route? Somebody said even if it goes into Aldridge and it goes around. So I'd say it's a pretty busy bus stop because it's got its own little lay-by. So anyway, let's sit here for a while. It's now, hold on, it's now 10 minutes past 10. So let's see how long we have to wait for a bus, and if a bus does come round and go into Aldridge. Somebody said get the bus into Aldridge, which is the village that way, and then come out of Aldridge out. But we basically live at the end of this road up into Rushall Light. So let's have a look. It's 13 minutes past 10 o'clock, so I only waited 3 minutes, and I just went in and used my bus pass, tapped it on a thing on the dash there, that red box, and off we go. Lovely. This we're on a double decker. Yeah, and luckily it's fairly empty. There's only me and one more. And look, off the road. Yeah, that's where we're going. I just wonder if he's going to cut off. I'm hoping it doesn't, but if it does turn, are we going to stay with it, or what are we going to do? Anyway, look at this. I'm in the very front of the bus. In the top deck. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy it even more because it doesn't cost me any money. Because my bus pass, I'm using my bus pass. Wow, we've got so many adventures to look forward to. Didn't get that. I suppose as a truck driver you get frustrations, but I'm sure as a bus driver you get even more, don't you? We were at the bus stop, there was only one person getting on, and that rigid truck in front of us and the little pickup passed, which forced the oncoming traffic to stop and flashed his lights. On a thing like this, do you wait behind the bus if you're in a truck? I mean, in a car you can squeeze by and it doesn't stop the oncoming traffic. But those two vehicles in front of us stop the oncoming traffic. I wonder, because you're in a different place having a different view and a different opinion, aren't you? So you know the bus is going to stop at every bus stop, don't you? Or more or less, so you've got to be prepared for that. Interesting. We'll be the busman's dash cam today. We'll be stopping in maybe 2 stops. See, there's room here, but if they want to pass they can sort of use that right turn filter. It's not so bad. Wow, it's great being on top of the bus. You get a great view. So we're gonna our next stop is there. We got to come through these lights. Or should we get off at the doctor's? Let's get off at the doctor's because somebody's coming on. There's the bus we were on. Look at that, blimey, right to the top we were, in the front. What does that's the bus timetable. That's something we've got to learn. Yeah. What? Monday. I don't really understand it. Something we've got to learn, isn't it? Buses. Oh, I thought a bus had stopped for me then. Anyway, let's crack on home. So here we are at Rushall Lights. Good God, you take your life into your own hands here. Crossing. Wait for I always better to wait for them to stop. So look at this bus going there, so we're going back up, so there'll be one plenty of times, won't there? Yeah. Plenty of buses, right. Let's wait for the red light. This crossing is a nightmare. Yeah. I always make sure it comes to a stop, I do. Yeah. So, we're here. Let's wait here, there's nothing coming. Get running, let's get over. Right. This is where the dangerous bit is. When are they going to get a green light? Yeah. We'll wait for them to stop again. We haven't got a button this side, and they come at quite a lick. Let's run. Brisk walk to the middle. Right. Now the problem you get is you get people cutting this corner here. Are they going to come from over there? Let's go. Let's go. See that one? Yeah, we're all right. We're all right today, and we're home virtually. We're virtually home. I know it wasn't far in distance, but we got to the bus stop at 9:10, was it? 10:10, was it? And now we're here at the end of our street. Wow, I'm going to enjoy this bus malarkey.